presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers back in the win column here tonight before heading out on a 3-game West Coast swing. Good to have Jarrett Allen back on the floor. A double-double for him here tonight. And how about Max Strus? A game-high 29 points, 8 made threes. He's getting by now with Serena Winters.
Thanks, Kaylee. Max, what was different about the sense of urgency as a team out here tonight?
We took the challenge. We're obviously had a bad taste in our mouths after the last game and wanted to come out and make a statement. Obviously, it helps having Jarrett Allen back. He was a huge piece and helped us compete on the defensive end. And we just took the challenge on that end and let that fuel the rest of the game.
Happy to have you back.
Before we get to Jarrett Allen, I know you don't like talking about yourself, but there's a reason Donovan came over and poured water on you. Yeah, it's not just about you nailing 8 threes. This is your 6th game back. It took so much for you to get here. So on a night like tonight, embrace it a little bit. You've got your family in the stands over there. Does a heater like this feel a little different, knowing how much work you had to put in to get back here?
I'm just happy we won. That's all that matters. Happy my family's here. I get to celebrate my birthday tomorrow. 30 years old now, so I feel old. But yeah, I'm just happy they're here. Happy they got to see that, witness that. And yes, it took a lot of hard work, but I'm just happy to be back playing.
I know that you wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. You getting to be back here playing the game you love at this level. How much do they mean to you?
It mean the world. They're my everything. They're the reason I am who I am and why I'm here. So thank you to them. Got the best family in the world, and gonna have a good day, celebrate with them, and have a fun weekend.
All right, before we let you go, you mentioned Jarrett Allen. You've now played with him for 3 years. For him to have nights like this, I mean, how much you guys missed him these past 10 games. How integral is he to this team?
Yeah, you could just tell how much he helps, not only on the defensive end, but the offensive end. Just screening, getting everybody open, rolling. You know, he doesn't get all the recognition he deserves, but Jarrett Allen is a phenomenal basketball player and helps his team win so much. So we're lucky to have him.
All right, I know you're ready to get out here. Celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday, Max.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kaylee.
Welcoming courtside here at Rocket Arena alongside Mr. Cavalier, Austin Carr. I'm Kaylee Griffin. The Cavaliers coming away with a 149-128 victory over the Miami Heat. A big bounce-back win from Wednesday night. Austin, what were your biggest takeaways from tonight's victory?
The energy that they came out with and what Jarrett Allen means to this team as far as putting everybody in the right position that they normally are playing, and everything looked normal out there. Nobody was out of position. Everybody moved well. I mean, it was good to see all of that back in, and you could feel that energy that the team had.
149 points for the Cavaliers here tonight, a new season high. It also ties a franchise record, Austin, for the most points scored in a regulation game in franchise history.
Wow, man, that's making it happen. When you look at it, and really what this means in the big scheme of things is the rest of the league, they look at this and they go, whoa, we still got to watch out for the Cavs. I mean, and that's what it means when you send a message to the rest of the league like this.
Well, we got one of the players who was part of the history here tonight joining us as we welcome in Keon Ellis. Keon, thank you so much for taking the time. Hey, congratulations on the victory here tonight. Obviously, it was a disappointing loss, and you could feel the frustration in the locker room on Wednesday night. What was the biggest adjustment made tonight?
I think we did add Jared back, so that helped with our defense. He's our anchor in the paint. So I think adding him definitely made it easier to guard a team like the Heat, who wants to get downhill and, try to finish in the paint. So that for sure helped us out. And I think, they had a really great game on all fronts in the previous game. So tonight they kind of cooled down. They stayed the course. I mean, I think we were playing some good defense in that first in the first one, but I think tonight we just kind of stayed the course and, just kind of banked on them to see if they could make those same shots tonight.
Yeah.
When looking at how you guys flow as a team, it seems like, though, when your defense is running, your offense is much better than it is when you kind of not playing on the defensive end.
I mean, for sure, I think our offense, we can score with the best of them. And I think, when our defense is clicking, it just makes our offense that much easier. You're getting transition buckets, and you don't have to set up offense, and, they don't get a chance to set up their defense. So I think it just makes our flow of the game that much easier when the defense is clicking, because it makes offense that much easier.
You got Max Strus back here again tonight. He didn't play on Wednesday night, 29 points. That's the most due to Dean Wade being a late scratch. How much do you enjoy being part of this second unit and providing that boost that this team needs so often?
I mean, I just enjoy being out there in general. It doesn't really matter which unit, starting, second, third. Just trying to go out there and be effective in my minutes and, do the right things, be in the right spots, and just help us, continue that flow. Because I think, we go out there and we continue just to hit singles. I think we'll have a winning outcome more than not. So just try to go out there and do my thing.
Tell me one thing, Keon. How is it you got the two bigs back out there? Does it make a big difference on when they're both out there, or is it playing with just one at a time? What's the biggest difference or the biggest advantage you guys have?
I think the biggest advantage would be, not a lot of teams have double big lineups. I mean, like tonight, the Heat, their starting center is just Bam, and I think they're powerful. Can play center in our lineup, and I think that makes it tougher for the opposing team. And I mean, Evan can step out and knock down shots occasionally too, so that adds another thing that they have to respect. And I mean, both of them can score in the post, so that just adds to our size on the team. And then I mean, they both kind of anchor that defense on that back line as well. So I mean, it's really tough for other teams that don't have that size.
Yeah, no question. Last one from us, Keon. Obviously, you guys now head out on your last West Coast swing of the season. 3 games, Utah, Lakers, Warriors. How can you build off the momentum you found here tonight?
I mean, I think we just keep it going. It's as simple as that. And I think we go into each game knowing that there's a bigger picture behind each game, so it's not entirely about that game in specific. So try to go out there and practice on the things that we know we'll have to work on come playoff time. And I mean, I think that's our only focus in finishing these last couple of games out.
No question. 8 regular season games remain. Hard to believe already. Keon, thank you so much.
And we score 149. Obviously, Max had an amazing shooting game, but Max, I thought he was great overall, both sides of the ball. And then James, I think he had 20 potential assists. Like, he just he finds the right solution, in every situation. And of course, JA, it's tough when we get that rim roller. Obviously a big difference. His force to the rim. And what really stood out with JA is just his athleticism. I mean, overall, both ends. He's so athletic. Obviously did a good job guarding Bam too.
This week has felt a lot like answering the call of challenges and responding and figuring out how you guys are going to continue to do that, especially with just 8 regular season games left. JA coming in, Max doing what he does. What have you learned about the grit and the determination of this group when they tap into that level of determination?
Yeah, I think it's it's maturity too, right? I think we have a mature. They know how to handle, a loss like that, and what they were locked in from the beginning. That's when you have good leadership. We got a vet group. Didn't love how we played that third quarter. I thought we took it, and it wasn't just that they were making shots. Our defense slipped for that quarter. So if I had one, hang up with this game, was that third quarter kind of defense, but otherwise pretty mature performance.
Ken, you mentioned Jared and his athleticism. Just from an emotional boost, just having him back out there, could you feel that throughout the team? Yeah,
I mean, the guys kept asking me, when's he coming back? They know, especially Donovan, guys that have been here for a long time, they know how important he is. There's kind of that perimeter gravity you get from shooters, but he's got the rim. Can you say rim gravity? Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to make that up. So he's got great rim gravity, and that helps everybody. And then he got the rim protection with him. But yeah, I felt like there was spirit was better with him out there.
The Cavaliers back in the win column thanks to 29 points from Max Strus. Not